from the gun, Bridgewater. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. The Texans on third down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Throwing is Bridgewater. And the throw there going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Vita Vea forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. After the sack, they'll come up now, 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
You're going to be the only guy I know.
Here we go. Hey, box up, box up.
You're going to be the only guy I know.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. And Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. You know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they should call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
Don't let me this in my mind the other day. I was
offense already at the line, set to get going. You're under a minute to go in the half. The first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is run out the clock when you're moving to the half and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey guys, you don't dig this one. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go.
And that's caught inside the 30. Amari Cooper in the final seconds of the first half as his guys are back within a single score. Well, this could be a big turnaround. They get the touchdown here in the final moments of the second quarter. And remember, Charles, they're going to get the ball to start quarter number 3 as well.
So what you're saying is if they take the ball down to start the second half and score again, it could change the entire complexion of this game, couldn't it?
Absolutely. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
I need to sit down. Sit down and play.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So we're at halftime of this AFC Wild Card matchup. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC Wild Card game.
What you know about that?
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Say it again.
Yeah, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield.
I need to chill.
Really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
To try again after the snap. Bridgewater, he's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Following the penalty, it's Johnson. And he will force his way forward for a yard or two, but I have a good feeling this will be coming back. That time, the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, he can't hold them.
To throw is Bridgewater. It's caught. Cooper. The 20. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Amari Cooper saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. As his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Extra point good by Prater. And that will put them on top here in the 3rd. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This fielded at the 2.
This nigga always take kicks back on me, bro.
He's got some breathing room. 30. 10. Touchdown.
Always take kicks back, bro. This shit is aggravating, bro.
That kick return TD is 98 yards in length. And the Colts are going to jump back in front. Now a 2-point conversion attempt forthcoming. And he is not going to make it to the goal line. So the defense holds, and this remains a 5-point game. So let's try this again after the kick return TD. Here's yet another kickoff.
I ain't touched no ass.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Look at that boy.
Oh, no, I'm doing it all. I'm doing it all.
Like, niggas get saved by kick returns.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. On first down, Johnson. Johnson on poke free. Football's out.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free. But a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Intended that time for Cooper, and it'll bring up third down. Bridgewater to throw it. He finds his target, Fuller. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
This quarterback now 12 of 17 through the air as he leads his guys up on first down.
Niggas do down. Never be down because he drop down.
Here's Bridgewater. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Throwing on second and long. Bridgewater. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
In that house right there. Are they in that rib? I only got 2. Like what I told you about Lucas, man.
7th play of this drive coming up, and a long way to go on third down. Bridgewater. And that will be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Here's Brian Anger now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like.
Hey, what, you seen him shoot at me like that?
No, I feel like I heard a nigga walking around that bit. It is niggas that's Soto. Right here. I don't know if I'm the same niggas, but they over that bit.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
That shit by them.
The Texans here on third down, putting an extra defender in the secondary. Looking to throw. Eason. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. And it's Clinton Dix with a pick.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. He gets it to Cooks. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Brandon Cooks, 36 yards. And the Texans have once again taken the lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Shit over. 5 seconds.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. And now he'll tuck it and run. And I think we've got a hold here. It's a 5-yard pickup for the moment. Let's see what our referee says. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
No.
From the gun, Stevens. Flush to his right. That is incomplete. Showing off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
You need trash for that, though.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
6 guys. Leo.
They run with Taylor. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. The Colts on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 19. Operating from the gun. Eason.
He caught his man. Good catch, boy.
A well-executed 22-yard
Y'all gotta
gain.
get the blitz. Oh, I'm tripping on. I'm gonna say play 2 times.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Gary and Conley.
Well, I don't think we'll have to look very hard to find our play of the game. That was an absolutely monstrous big play right there. Backs to the wall. The offense has in the red zone, driving for the winning score, and he says, not on my watch. And that is one happy bunch on the sidelines.
Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
That's your shit, Doc.
That's what you is, you can savage.
From the 24, Bridgewater. Flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Charles, thinking back to what you said in the first quarter, part of the magic elixir for a road victory for these underdogs was going to be winning the turnover battle. Well, they only have one right now. Look at the scoreboard.
Yeah, not exactly playing to the form that I subscribed, right? When you talk about winning that turnover battle, that evens things out, especially for a road team, especially for a team that's an underdog.
I would try it.
On 3rd down, Johnson.
He's
going to be short of a first down as he stopped right around the 29. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down.
I wrote home like I miss him. I said, tell Jada I miss him too. I was like, you ain't trying to be like that.
Fourth down, they're going. Bridgewater.
Oh my God, Jada, they just bumped me, bro. Jada, they just bumped me, bro. That's called for the game right there, bro.
And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. They'll run on 1st down. Taylor. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Being chased out left. He'll find Taylor. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
On any given pass, you never know exactly where your exit points.
Fuck, man, shit.
To his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
Hey, lock it. Hey, wahoo.
On 1st down, it's Taylor. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Benardrick McKinney there to make the stop.
Look at me, Zipper!
To throw on 2nd down, Eason. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to regain the lead. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Put it in Frank.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. They give to Johnson.
Sorry.
He'll get a couple up to the
ASARIE.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break
BRI.ASARIE.
and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
No. I just be seeing hoes like this come out of nowhere.
Fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 34-yard line. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
It was Justin Houston who got him down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Johnson, and he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
On 3rd down, Devontae Freeman. Yeah, Freeman was trying to work his way forward, but I don't think he got there.
Partner, you get about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Game on the line, season on the line. They're going for it here on 4th down. They run, it's Johnson. And down inside the 15 he goes. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Back to throw. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Oh, you just ain't add him through the whatchamacallit shit. First triangle. First triangle again.
Bridgewater.
And then you have first triangle again to go to account for PlayStation Network.
And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. And now they'll empty the backfield.
Jump out,
here.
go run down.
Go for 2. Now Bridgewater. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Xavier
You got it though.
Woods with a
You got that. What you call him?
It's a foot race. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 20.
You got that invite?
10.
Bro, I knew I was gonna lose like that, bro.
It's a pick 2, if you will.
I knew I was gonna lose like that, bro. I just lost, bro.
And a timeout is
I just
called.
lost, bro. I scored, bro, and went for 2, and he took the 2-point conversion back, bro.
Back in their own territory, and they're going to need a miracle. And this is going to be
playing around, bro. I ain't even have to go for 2, bro. I could just kick the field goal, bro. I gotta stop thinking like that, bro.
They felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
Bro.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team is expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we
Bro, I
just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams,
I went for 2, bro.
time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
Their coaching staff, they were pretty adamant beginning of the year. Our goal is to get to the Super Bowl. Well, they made it to the playoffs. That's part one, but they fall a little bit short.
And to me, once again, it exemplifies just how difficult it is to not just make the playoffs, but to win games in the playoffs. So you can set your goals high, but if anything is off during that time, you have some key injuries or you just don't play well, you get a bad matchup where that team just has better strength than you in certain areas, this is how it ends. So I don't think it's a total loss of a season, but obviously didn't get where they wanted to go.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long from Houston.
I didn't say that. I didn't not listen. Not right. Oh no. What are they doing?
This is funny. He's in the time. Whoa, boy. Whoa, boy. This is buddy just sitting there telling me, whoa, boy. Whoa, boy. What the fuck can that in the what the fuck you in the people? Good. Peanut.
Oh yeah, he had the people on. Oh man, that's not that.
That's the longest that boy had ever been. That boy been trying to grow his shit so much.
That's a wall, boy.
What we going on?
Damn, yo, bro, it's gonna be raining in the morning. Damn, it's 100% chance. Well, I can delete mine now off my game.
Did I?